just a predominant focus on training. Even the external partners that you have that predominantly work in fire safety, you all are training them. And you have some structured training, you have some informal training. You've brought us in to do some people management and development training. If I am a team member, I'm a tech, I'm a project manager, I'm an admin, I'm at American Fire, and I'm thinking, how do I get engaged in that? I want to continue to grow, to upskill myself, to be the expert administrator, to be the expert project manager, to continue to do that. What's one or two ways that you would encourage them to engage in that this year?
Okay, so anybody watching this video, I want to try and rest everybody easy that when I say we've got an open door policy, whether it's me or Dane as the Houston branch manager, Lance as the Dallas branch manager, we really do want to have an open door policy. Now, I don't get to go over and work with our designers all day, every day. I don't get to work out in the field with the guys anymore. So I don't know what their skill level is. And I don't know what their passion, their desire is. So I really do need some feedback. I would encourage anybody that wants to better themselves. Okay, so let's go back to the football thing. You may have an all-star high school football player that goes off to college. He's overwhelmed and he doesn't know where the weight room is. I know that sounds silly, but let's just say he doesn't know where the weight room is. If he doesn't go up to the coach and say, "Hey, coach, man, I want to be the best corner on this team, and where's the weight room at?" We got to know these things. I don't know if we've got a designer that the better they are, the more skilled they are, the faster they'll become. The faster they become, the more work they can get through, which means that drives our costs down because obviously we're not paying as much on that side. The better they become at that job, the better they are for the company, which means that they should make more money themselves too. So it's all about growing together. At the end of the day, our apprenticeship program. There's American Fire Sprinkler Association has an approved apprenticeship program through the Department of Labor that we have access to. It's a pretty expensive investment in that field hand. Mm-hmm. So knowing that if we get somebody that's been here 6 months to a year that we want to get enrolled in the program, they're new, they're young, they've already proven that they're hard workers, then we'll make that investment in them. Now when we do that, we automatically give them a small bump in their pay, and then they get a raise every 6 months as they complete the next step of that process. And that's guaranteed. They complete this step, they get a raise. They complete this step, they get a raise. And at the end of 4 years, they turn out as what we would call a journeyman, and they are making a journeyman's rate. And at the end of the 4 years, they really should be a foreman by that time, or at least have the ability to be. And they should get another bump because they're running work. And at the end of the day, I try really hard because a merit shop should be based on what a person deserves to make. And you may have a fitter, a journeyman that doesn't make as much as somebody else. But if that guy works circles around you and does a good job, then he deserves to make more money. At the end of the day, how much productivity do you give to the company so that we can actually make a profit off of your efforts? So therefore, what do you deserve to make? And it's a team effort all the way around. It takes all of us to get the work done. And the stronger, more valuable part of that team, the more you should make too. So I would encourage anyone that wants to improve themselves, be better at what they're doing. They're going to learn on the job. But if they want to learn more and become faster at what they're doing, then they're going to have to look at external resources. If you see an opportunity, ask your foreman or ask your project manager. Don't feel bashful about sending me an email or give me a call asking me, because I'm going to encourage you to. That's what I did when I got in the sprinklers. I started the sprinklers in 1991, and I just had a passion to learn everything. By nature, I'm super competitive anyway, and I wanted to know more than everybody else around me. I started reading the books. Got the code. Our code book back then was, I mean, it was really thin. Now it's, I mean, it's amazing what they've added. But again, that's a training thing because
Yeah.
as the codes evolve, they add more to it. They've got to constantly stay there. And I thought I knew everything. And I sat down for my first NICET test, and I realized pretty quick how much I really didn't know. And I had to go back and start doing some more studying. But that was in 91. I took my first NICET test in probably 93. I got my NICET level 3 in 96.
Mm.
So, and then I don't remember when I got my NICET level 4 in there. But again, it was a passion to want to be the best at what I was doing. And whether it's installing the system and taking pride in the way it looks, or designing a system, knowing that it is as efficient as possible, the smallest pipe sizes, which obviously pipe sizes affect your cost. If we buy 1 inch pipe versus 4 inch pipe, 4 inch pipe is going to work, but if 1 inch pipe works, it's a quarter of the cost ish. So it's really about the passion of wanting to be better and wanting to be at the top of the game, and that's the people we want. We want the ones that want to be the best techs in the field. We want to have the best designers in the industry. We want to have the best project managers. We really want to have the best team. And we really want to invest in that training to make you the best part of the team that you can be.
Yeah. Thank you. I love it that it really began in the story earlier about we want to be experts because our stuff has to work when the going gets tough, right? And
Right?
because we want to be the best in Texas, and because you want that as part of the team, that a great team that's working together produces great results, and it's good for everybody. So, thank you so much for sharing that with us today, David. It's been wonderful.
You're welcome. And at the end of the day, we want to have the reputation with the customers that they know when they call us, we're there to take care of them, whether it's just to take care of the system, install it, or man, they're building a pretty complex project and they know that we're the go-to guys to be able to get it done, or they run into a problem on a project and they know that we can help them solve it. We want them to have the confidence knowing that we're the best in the business.
Mm, love it.
And that
That's
takes the
awesome.
best people in the business to make that a reality. So it's all about the people that we've got.
Indeed. And that is a great way to finish, is that it's really all about the people that you've got. And that's why training
It
them
is.
up is so important.
Yes, it really is that simple. It's all about having the best people.